Welcome to our channel, where we explore urban legends, creepypasta stories, and tales from the digital world. Today's story comes from a Reddit thread in the r// creepy gaming community, where a user shared their chilling experience with what appeared to be an unofficial remake of Minecraft Story Mode. The post quickly gained traction before mysteriously disappearing, along with the user's account. Just 3 days after being published, several commenters claimed to have found the download link the original poster shared and experienced similar disturbing events. Though these claims remain unverified, let me take you back to a quiet Saturday evening when our protagonist, Alex, was browsing through an obscure gaming forum dedicated to abandoned and unreleased game projects. Alex had always been a huge fan of Minecraft Story Mode and was particularly disappointed when Telltale Games shut down, seemingly ending any hope for continuation of the series. While scrolling through various threads about canceled games, Alex noticed a post with an intriguing title, Minecraft Story Mode, The Forgotten Chapters, Developer Build. The post claimed to be from a former Telltale employee who had salvaged an experimental build of an unreleased continuation to the popular series, complete with darker themes that had been deemed too intense for the target audience. Alex was immediately captivated by the possibility of playing new story mode content and clicked the download link without hesitation. The file was surprisingly small for a game, just under 2 GB, which Alex attributed to it being an unfinished build. After installation, Alex noticed that the game didn't create a desktop shortcut like most applications would. Instead, it seemed to install directly into the original Minecraft Story Mode folder, almost like an unofficial patch rather than a standalone program. This struck Alex as odd, but excitement overrode any caution that might have prevented what was about to unfold. When Alex launched the original Minecraft Story Mode, the title screen appeared normal at first glance. The familiar music played, and the menu options were all present, but there was something subtly different about the atmosphere. The colors seemed slightly muted, and the cheerful background music occasionally hit discordant notes that weren't present in the original game. Alex chalked this up to the unfinished nature of the build and pressed New Game to begin the adventure. A loading screen appeared with the message, "Preparing your story," followed by a smaller text that briefly flashed, "Watching your choices." The game opened with Jesse, the protagonist from the original series, waking up in a darkened version of their treehouse. The graphics maintained the blocky Minecraft aesthetic, but with an unsettling quality, as though the shadows were slightly too deep and the character models moved with an uncanny smoothness not present in the original. A dialogue box appeared with options that seemed normal for the game, allowing Alex to choose Jesse's response to waking up alone. Alex selected an option asking where everyone had gone, which triggered an in-game cutscene showing Jesse leaving the treehouse to search for their friends. Outside, the world looked wrong. The normally vibrant colors of the Minecraft world were desaturated, and the normally bustling village was completely empty. As Jesse walked through the abandoned streets, Alex noticed strange details that seemed out of place in a Minecraft game. Dark liquid that resembled blood pooled in certain corners, and occasionally the screen would glitch, momentarily showing realistic textures instead of the characteristic blocky graphics. These moments were brief, but jarring, like glimpses into another game entirely, or perhaps something worse than a game. Jesse reached the center of town, where a single NPC stood with their back turned. The character model didn't move like the others in the original game, standing completely still, without the slight animation that typically gives life to waiting characters. When Jesse approached, the NPC turned around to reveal a face without features, just a blank expanse where eyes, nose, and mouth should have been. A dialogue box appeared with text that didn't match the typical friendly tone of Minecraft story mode. They're gone. You're too late. Just like last time. Alex felt a chill run down their spine as the game presented dialogue options that seemed to reference things Jesse had never experienced in the original game. Options like, "What happened to them?" and "I couldn't save them," suggested a darker history than the character had ever had. More disturbing was the option, "I'm not Jesse," which Alex hesitantly selected. The screen went black for a moment before returning with Jesse, now facing the camera directly, their eyes completely white. A message appeared. "Then who are you?" The game didn't offer dialogue choices this time, instead showing a small input box where Alex could type their name. Alex paused, fingers hovering over the keyboard. Something about this interaction felt wrong, invasive even. The game shouldn't be asking for personal information, especially not through such an unsettling interface. After a moment's hesitation, Alex typed a fake name, Taylor, and pressed enter. The screen flickered, and Jesse's face morphed into something resembling a human photograph for just a second before returning to the blocky character model. A new message appeared. "You're lying, but that's okay. I'll find you anyway." The game suddenly cut to what appeared to be a standard quest sequence, with Jesse receiving a mission to find their missing friends. Despite the strange introduction, the gameplay seemed to return to something closer to the original Minecraft story mode. Alex navigated Jesse through a forest, solving simple puzzles and fighting off the occasional monster. The only unusual elements were the continued environmental oddities, trees that seemed to watch Jesse as they passed, and monsters that whispered audibly before attacking. After about an hour of gameplay, Alex decided to take a break and save the game. Upon clicking the save option, a message appeared. "Your progress has been saved. Your data has been collected." Alex thought this was strange phrasing, but assumed it was part of the unofficial Remake's different tone. Before exiting the game, Alex took a screenshot of a particularly strange scene to share on gaming forums, hoping to find others who might have tried this unusual version of Minecraft story mode. When Alex attempted to find the screenshot later, it was nowhere to be found in the usual screenshots folder. Even more concerning, when Alex checked the game files, the installation size had grown from 2 GB to nearly 5 GB, despite no updates being downloaded. This was when Alex began to wonder if there might be more to this unofficial remake than met the eye. Something hidden in the code that was collecting data or altering system files without permission. Alex decided to run a virus scan on the computer, but before the scan could complete, the Minecraft Story Mode application launched itself without prompting. Instead of the usual title screen, It displayed a black background with white text. "Why did you leave? We were just getting to know each other." Below this message was a single option. "Continue." Alex hesitated, mouse hovering over the button, unsure whether to continue this increasingly disturbing game or to shut down the computer entirely. Alex's curiosity ultimately won out, and they clicked "Continue." The screen showed Jesse standing in a perfect recreation of Alex's actual bedroom. The detail was impossible to dismiss as coincidence, from the arrangement of furniture to the specific posters on the wall. The game had somehow generated an exact replica of Alex's personal space. A dialogue box appeared with Jesse saying, "I told you I'd find you. Now it's your turn to play in my world." The screen faded to black, and the game closed itself. Alex sat in stunned silence, trying to process what had just happened. It was impossible for the game to know what their bedroom looked like. As Alex reached for the mouse to delete the game files, the monitor flickered and displayed a single message without any application being open. "It's too late. I'm already here." At that exact moment, the lights in Alex's actual bedroom flickered, and they heard what sounded like pixelated footsteps coming from the hallway outside their door.